welcome to our living room. This is from the Disney couch. Tonight we are watching a classic.
But not Chicken Little.
Okay, maybe it's not a classic. In my mind, it's a classic.
This is our special guest for the night, my friend Claire.
Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest.
Beautiful.
Welcome, Claire.
Thank you. So, Chicken Little, I actually have really fond memories of this movie because when Ellie was about 1 year old, she looked just like Chicken Little.
It's true.
And I think that
Big,
was...
round, white head and cute little round
and
glasses.
little glasses and so small. I remember being really charmed when I first saw this movie because I'm like, oh, it looks like Ellie. And so then I was kind of already on the character's side.
I don't really remember. I watched Chicken Little once, I think.
Okay.
And I enjoyed it, but I was young enough that I kind of thought it was like a dream I had. I'm not sure how much I remember it, but I'm excited to see it again.
There you go. It'll be like new for you all over again.
Exactly.
It was Disney's first full-on computer animated start-to-finish movie. Not counting Dinosaur because they have live-action backgrounds, and I think they did pretty good with the animation. It turned out pretty well. I'm particularly fond of the voice cast in here. You've got Don Knotts as Turkey Lurkey.
Oh, come on, Buck!
You've got Adam West as Chicken Little grown up in the movie at the end.
The sky is falling.
Patrick Warburton takes another role in a Disney movie.
Okay, everything's been put back to normal. Except for this one over here.
Yes, Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, he's the teacher.
Yes, a sheep.
Ducky Lucky, Fuzzy Wuzzy, Porcupine, Porcupine.
I'm also looking forward to great lines like, let's form two teams for dodgeball. Popular versus unpopular.
Which
It just-
I quote many times.
It just so nails the reality of junior high. It's great. Chicken Little debuted at #1 in the box office. It was the highest opening, tied with The Lion King for Disney movies. So it was pretty successful
I
right
didn't
out of the
expect
gate.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't talk about Lion King and Chicken Little in the same sentence, really.
it's true, yeah.
Hey, I have a good idea. How about we watch it?
Great idea.
Let's watch it right now.
Okay,
Okay.
go.
Where to begin? How about Once Upon a Time? How many times have you heard that to begin a story? Let's do something else. I got it. Here we go. Here's how to open a movie. No, I don't think so. It sounds familiar, doesn't it to you? Oh, no, not the book. How many have seen opening the book before? Close the book. We're not doing that. Here's what we're going to do. Why don't I just go back to the day things took a turn for the worse?
Run for your lives! Everyone run for cover!
That was a good one. A lot better than I thought.
Yeah, it's so silly and goofy, but I think I really enjoy this movie just because Chicken Little, you just really admire his never give up spirit.
Right off the bat, you're sorry for him, and then you're cheering for him and seeing how he overcomes all these little obstacles to make it to school, and then you're sorry for him again, and it kind of goes up and down. Good Chicken Little! Oh, poor Chicken Little. Go Chicken Little! Poor Chicken Little. That's kind of the whole arc of the movie right there.
And also, run, Chicken Little, run!
Yeah, a fair amount of that too.
It was enjoyable watching it with Claire because she couldn't remember how the baseball game turned out. She couldn't remember how the alien attack turned out, and so the whole time she's like,
It was very intense. I was surprised how much I liked it, actually. Like, I didn't think I'd like this movie as much as I did because I didn't remember it so much. But I'm glad I didn't remember it because I enjoyed it the second time around.
Yep.
And I didn't think I would like a movie about aliens and baseball, and I'm not interested in any of those. But yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, there's a lot of sight gags that are just outright silly, but they're just put in there for us, the audience, just for a cheap laugh. But it's funny, it works. And Gyra slaved away through the entire movie to produce
A masterpiece.
It's My favorite character, it's Fish.
Why is Fish your favorite character, Jaira?
I don't know, he's just so funny. Like, he doesn't even care. He just wants to have a good time. He's like, oh, this random floating plate, I can jump onto it with my glow stick. Yeah, like,
He's super chill.
I have a feeling he's not really aware of everything that's happening. When, like, he goes like, boom, and he makes amazing origami towers and planes. Like,
We enjoyed it. It was silly and cheesy, but still lots of laugh out loud moments. And oh, you just gotta love that little chicken little guy.
That's right.
So let's find out how Disney it is.
To the church!
Do-do-do-do.
the book intro.
Yes!
Yeah.
It was making fun of the book opening.
But the book didn't really open all the way.
It did. It
Yeah,
opened.
and then Buck just said, all right, close it again.
It was a bunch of various openings. I thought it was a very clever opening, but I think this only deserves a half point since it was a satirical book opening and it wasn't actually used to intro the story.
I think it's a full mark.
So let's do a couch vote. What do you think for book intro? 3, 2, 1, go! All right, we got 2 yes and 3 half marks, so that balances out to half a mark for half a book opening.
Missing parents.
Yes. Yes, Mom.
I thought this one was particularly poignant because they had the family portrait on the wall and he was talking to his missing wife.
If only you were here,
Probably
Chloe.
dead.
Yeah.
What happened to Chloe?
She's probably dead.
Well, yeah, we know she's dead.
Abducted by aliens.
That's the sequel. Dad with a stash.
Oh.
They're animals. They can't really have stashes.
Yeah.
Well, he had like a.
He had a goatee.
Yeah.
Well, that's because he's a rooster.
I was trying to remember if they had like something
I
like
know.
like the
No.
I feel
they
like he
don't.
should have, but I don't think he did.
No.
He was just feathery.
I thought they did a good job developing the character of the dad. You actually felt for him at the end and you were tracking with him. At least I was, but you know, maybe it's just the brotherhood of dads in short sleeve plaid shirts everywhere.
Talking animals. Yeah.
Yes.
Was definitely talking.
I love how they were learning how to speak sheep or speak mutton.
Yeah.
And it just was all ba, ba, ba. Oh, so awesome. Every French class ever.
Yep. A fish didn't actually speak, but apparently they recorded his dialogue by blowing bubbles through a tube into a bowl of water. And so the producer went.
That's
That's how they
amazing.
got that dialogue.
Unlikely partnership.
No, all the friends
There was
worked
friends.
together.
They all liked each other, but their relationships were strengthened by the end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because they
the
went
dad,
through
and the,
life and death experiences together.
the dad and the son finally worked together, but
Yeah.
you know, it's not like they were enemies or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typically expect parents to get along with their kids a little bit.
Yes.
At least
I feel like it's not very unlikely.
And actually, I thought that was like quite charming how the friends, you know, really were there for each other to the
Yeah.
extent that they were willing to go on board an alien ship to try and save fish.
Yeah.
In spite of their
Friendship
terror.
goals. Hidden Mickey.
Yeah. Yeah, there was
There's the watch.
Not very good
watch
ones for the most
with
part.
No, it wasn't
3
very
eyes.
good.
that was cute. It was the
That was
alien that
cute.
was wearing a Mickey watch, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
wearing
that's
Mickey
cute.
watch, but it had 3 eyes. So we know there's an alternate Mickey on their alien planet with 3 eyes.
Right. And then where else was there hidden Mickeys?
And crop circles?
Yeah.
That
yeah,
one was
when-
okay.
When the aliens are zooming through the cornfield, they make some crop circles, and a case could be made that part of the crop circle is a hidden Mickey, but not a really good
Turn
one.
your head sideways.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
If it was there, I didn't notice.
Lots of soda pop bottles.
Oh
yeah.
wait, there was the beer crush.
Was it that
What?
beer?
I thought that was like a Coke can.
I guess it
Yeah.
could be Coke can.
Yeah, it wasn't clear enough what kind of drink it was.
Yeah.
Normally, yeah, that would be a beer can at probably a frat party or something, but
This
He was
is
a kid.
This is middle school baseball.
and honestly, when I was in grade 8, I did that with cans of Jolt Cola. So
You're so
Jolt
cool.
Cola.
I
Oh my
know.
gosh.
Wow.
Anyway, there was no alcohol
There was no
that we
alcohol.
could see in Chicken Little.
Which makes sense because it's a movie about like little kid animals.
Good job, Disney, on that one. Good call.
Witchy villain. There wasn't
Yeah,
really a
witchcraft,
villain. The villain
yeah.
was more the town in general being awful to Chicken Little.
Yeah.
I mean, the aliens were for a time, but
Yeah.
like,
They weren't witchy. They were
No.
just spoopy aliens.
Yeah, and
Angry-eyed aliens.
yeah.
I think for most of the movie, the aliens were the enemy.
The villain of the movie was Circumstance.
Yeah, it was just all a big misunderstanding, guys.
Yeah. But there was enough time with people running from the aliens and then looking threatening that I think we can call them the villain, and yeah, no witchcraft.
And also the popular kids were also the enemy. And Gum in the sidewalk.
Oh,
right.
his old
Oh.
nemesis.
It's old nemesis.
Yeah,
Yes.
but the gum was not witchy.
Ugly villain.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. The aliens in their scary tentacle suits, they're just scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't look very ugly, and then out of them, they're like adorable fuzzy things.
Yeah. I think they look kind of cool in their scary tentacle.
Well,
suits.
yeah,
Daddy.
definitely.
You're such a guy.
I know.
You know, the ugly character is Ugly Duckling, and I like the way, like, she really embraces her stereotype.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like, she was fine with it.
She's
Yeah.
like, oh,
She's introduced, it's fine.
I'm Ugly
yeah,
Duckling.
she's like ugly duckling. She's like, oops. So no ugly villain.
No ugly villain.
Death by falling. No one died.
No.
Lemmings flung himself off a park bench. People got zapped into oblivion, but turned out to be a weird floaty chamber that they got brought back from. So
Yeah, at first you think that everyone is being
I know.
obliterated. Like,
Claire's
War
just
of the
sitting there like,
Worlds.
did they just die? Like,
I was like, did they kill a character? This doesn't happen that often.
hit song.
No.
No.
They were all covers.
Oh yeah, slid in lots of pop songs.
The one I'm not sure about is the One Little Slip by Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh, that's
So-
a good song. It's my jam.
That is the song that stands out for me in this movie, and I really enjoy it. So
And we enjoyed it so much.
I liked it, but I don't think it's a hit.
Have we ever heard it anywhere other than in this movie?
I haven't.
okay, I guess not. But I still like that song. So there.
Romantic duet.
No, all the romance in this movie was really contained in about a 12-second clip.
Yeah, which we will soon discuss.
Yes.
The Kiss.
Yes! We're gonna give Chicken Little.
Love so smooth Chicken Little. By the way, I find you very attractive.
Yeah. And it was so cute that, like, it didn't matter what happened in the movie after that point. Ugly Duckling was on cloud 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was some wonderful Twitterpation. It's good to
Yeah,
get back to that. It's
definitely.
been a while.
And then Runt saw Abby like, Twitter pated, and he was like, it's an alien mind wipe.
A mind wipe.
Resurrection.
Okay, well, we thought that when Foxy Woxy got zapped, and everybody else, they were dead. And then we discover that they aren't actually dead, and then they get, put back on Earth and put back together.
I feel like since we saw what happened to them and we saw that they were indeed not dead, and then they were brought back, that there wasn't that like, oh my gosh, wow, they're back, how'd that happen? Instead it was more like, oh yeah, we see what you're doing.
Like in the kind of dark ages, there was a lot of times where I was like, oh, is she dead? Oh, oh yay, he is actually not dead.
That's
We
true.
gave those half marks.
There was that moment of shock, where the characters are like, she's gone, right? And so in their
zapped.
minds, she was dead. And then she came back.
Obliterated.
Okay, couch vote on Resurrection. What do you think? 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, so we've got 3 half marks and 2 thumbs down. So
No, wait.
it's a half mark for
math is weird,
Resurrection. What is our final score for Chicken Little?
The total is 5 out of 14.
Chicken Little winds up with 5 points, putting it solidly in the animal movie category. Bambi, Dumbo, Brother Bear, Mr. Toad, they're all there with Chicken Little.
Yeah.
Animal movies definitely tend to score in about the 5-point category, somewhere in there. So, yeah.
Thank you for joining us, Claire, and thank you for joining us on this crazy adventure. If you've got any thoughts about Chicken Little, why don't you leave them down in the comments section down below. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribing. It really encourages Mike to keep on editing these videos on his day off.
Please help me.
Join us next time for what movie's coming up?
Meet the Robinsons.
I love that one. Bye for now.
Bye.
Now can we watch the bonus features?
I don't want to see the Cheetah Girls. Sorry.
Me.
Okay, what's our final score for Chicken Little?
Total is... I forgot.